Hello, and welcome to JA's Be Entrepreneurial series, Creative Problem Solving. My name is Grant Carlisle. Today in session 2, we will cover exploring solutions. The two main topics in this session are define and ideate, two of the crucial steps in the design thinking process. So I said they're crucial steps in the design thinking process, and you could take my word for it, and believe me. Here's a bit of an anecdote as to why they are. First off, if you haven't defined a problem, then what is it that you're solving? Especially when you're on a team. And let me tell you, you're going to be on a team. So often in entrepreneurship, you are working with other people, whether it be within your company or you're working with a client. You're obviously going to be performing services for someone else or another company or another team. And so being clear and defining the problem at hand is crucial so that as you do your work over time, you're not going in different directions or you're not solving problems that no one is asking you to solve. The second step in ideating really makes a lot of sense just because you don't have the answer immediately. There has to be some industry research that goes on, some user testing. You have to go do the things that allow you to get the feedback and have the opportunity to discover the potential solutions that you can then choose and exemplify once you're done doing your research. So the process of iteration, and this just means at-bats, if you want a baseball analogy. This just means minutes in the game. Time and time again, you're going back and you're iterating. You have another chance at figuring it out. You're taking the time to try it again and again and again. In my master's program, one of our projects was a museum installation that was supposed to alter perception of time and space. And that was our clearly defined problem, and that's all we were going to get. My group and I did 4 different iterations of a potential solution to get user feedback. You can watch this still on YouTube right now. We first made crumbled up pieces of paper, and we ourselves laid out little pedal steps and a monitor, and we were able to get feedback as to how to switch what you were seeing in front of you based on the pedal steps that you pressed. We then took that to the public setting and invited complete strangers in to try our system, where we ourselves were the monitor and we would change our direction of what was happening based on the pedal steps that the stranger had pressed. We then did a screen out in public that actually changed the direction of the image being projected and also the speed of the image being projected. We then made a final iteration of our design in the computer digitally, and we were able to show that as our final solution. So it was because we had made something and then gotten feedback, and then based on that feedback made another thing and gotten more feedback, and then based on that feedback made another thing and gotten feedback, that we were able to arrive at our final solution, where it was a rear projected mirror display that looked like you were looking into a mirror at first, and then based on the pedals that you pressed, it would alter your perception of what was being shown to you. Thanks for having me in your classroom today. My name is Grant Carlisle. Onward.